A huge controversy and debate in the United States today is whether marijuana should be legalized. I personally am someone who is completely against drugs, at least for recreational use, and have always had a firm belief that marijuana should not be legalized. But after researching about it, I believe that it should be illegal to be used for medicinal purposes. In my eyes, a huge percentage of people, young and old, use marijuana, some even daily. Although it is illegal, they still do it. The fact that it is legal does not stop them. So legalizing it for medicinal purposes should not matter when it comes to people having more opportunity to use it for fun. People have used marijuana for medical purposes for thousands of years. It was even on the list of the approved drugs in the United States until the 1940s. Legalization is viewed favorably by many Americans, including members of the medical community and Congress. Marijuana has multiple pros when it comes to relieving or treating different things. It is known to relieve nausea and vomiting, especially caused by chemotherapy. It can also relieve muscle spasms that are sometimes associated with multiple sclerosis and paralysis. It is said to help with pain relief, treat glaucoma, and helps reduce stress. It also helps treat people that have appetite loss associated with HIV and AIDS, and even some cancers. The most common way to use marijuana is to smoke it, and a lot of people think that this can be just as bad for you as smoking tobacco. But studies show that it does not alone increase the risk of lung cancer. As I said, I have always been against the use of drugs. But if you think about it, look at all the other drugs that are prescribed to people for the same symptoms that marijuana can help with. It is safer than most prescribed meds. When you look at the cons of the use of marijuana, such as frequent use can seriously affect your short-term memory, and frequent use can impair your cognitive ability. Key word was frequent, and if people are using it as it should be used medicinally and not abusing it, these should not be a huge issue. Another con is the risk of abuse and addiction. As I said before, look at all the other medications prescribed to people. I have seen personally that these can be and usually are just as or even more addicting, and people abuse them just as bad. Another argument and debate people have about the use of marijuana is that it can cause automobile and workplace accidents. Well, just the same as prescription drugs and alcohol. Although it is illegal to drink and drive, it is still legal to drink. Like it is with alcohol, it should be illegal to drive and the risk once a judgment calls from the marijuana should be legalized for medicinal purposes. Just as any other medication,
it would have to be prescribed and illegal to be taken without a prescription.